It is officially Mercury retrograde. Bum, bum, bum. I'm very sleep deprived, can you tell? Yeah, so it officially, we've been in the shadow period for a while. It officially grinded to a halt yesterday on the 9th. And I am resurrecting on the note of everything being, revisit, reconsider, redo, revise. All the rewords, rewrite. That's Mercury retrograde. So I've revived a deck I've not used in a while. It was a new deck during the summer, which is just gorgeous, called The Unfolding Path. And something that happened today made me think, getting you out again. So this Mercury retrograde is taking place in Sagittarius as well. It's going to retrograde back into Scorpio, where it's just come from. And this card is so Saggy vibes. It is the 9 of Wands. And, there's the massive, tenacious energy coming off of this. It's like determination, a test of faith, having the drive and the willpower and the get up and go to push through. Having a strength of faith, I think, as well, which is what's making it feel like fiery faith. And just the the sureness of it, and it's like nothing's going to get in my way of where I'm going with this, which I feel is so Sagittarian. And the one had fallen on the floor, and it's Temperance. This card literally represents Sagittarius. It's very spiritual. It's about moderation. It's about finding balance and creating, alchemizing your own harmony. It has a very spiritual context as well. And Sagittarius is about philosophy and, the big picture thinking. So there might be something that's testing your willpower and testing your determination to do, and you're going to need to find stability through alchemizing your own harmony. And it might be something that is kind of spiritually testing you. You might feel like things are getting in your way and blocking your sense of adventure, your sense of spirit, your wider outlook. And so we need to find some sort of moderation. And sorry, my son's upstairs playing games loudly. One moment. Okay, just closing the door on that. Yes, so that was interfering with my tranquility. So yeah, let's see what some more cards say actually. Such a noisy child I have. No, Mercury retrograde. It is going to test we are going to feel blocked at times and things aren't moving, because at the moment it's stationed retrograde, and then it might feel like an overwhelm of everything happening at once, but you might feel stuck and blocked from your ability to take action because there's too many things. And so find your zen. And then we get Justice, again, finding balance. Having clarity, weighing up both sides. It can be, cutting away and cutting through the nonsense, things that, you know, are blocking you. They need cutting through, they need clearing, you need to make space for that tranquility, and allow yourself to be able to slow down and manage your tasks at your own pace in retrograde, rather than being forced to hurtle towards things in an inconsidered manner, because that's where the things start to come undone. That's where the mistakes in retrograde start to happen. With it being in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius being a planet associated with travel as well, like it might be, you know, you're feeling physically held back. There might also be things getting stuck and not moving, quite literally to do with transport and travel plans and things of that nature. Or you might just be feeling maybe you've been feeling a little bit spiritually stuck or spiritually blocked during this shadow period. I'm getting out some shadow cards. I'm using the Tarot of the Abyss, pulling from the abyss. What's more shadowy than that? We are still in the realms of Scorpio season, which is deep and dark and what's below the surface. And we have this lovely Knight of Wands. And he is playing with this little fire sprite in his palm. Whilst this other figure walks away into the woods. They are sort of connected as well. It's like this spark is taking you somewhere. And so you are really wanting to get up and go. There might be things that are emerging and resurfacing for you, offers that maybe didn't go right the first time, that you want to reconsider and pursue. Things that light your fire, things that light your spark. And you want to go take that spark out into the world, maybe where you were blocked before in life, and from this opportunity, now is the time to reconsider, reevaluate this potential offer. As long as it's not your toxic ex, or really relationships that went incredibly wrong, don't go and reinitiate it. Like, it's things that you wanted the first time round, but things kind of just didn't quite pan out. More to do with travel, adventure, philosophy, spiritual things, and, you know, cultural things that expand you and expand your mind. And I feel like, you know, job offers potentially that may open these realms up for you, or represent those things to you, or are linked to those themes, or creative roles. Definitely creative roles as well, with it being a fire sign. And it's just something you feel massively passionate about, and you may need to go back and you may get re-offered something. And while you should not initiate new projects in Mercury retrograde, going back to ones that didn't quite come together the first time, that didn't quite emerge properly the first time, you can reevaluate, reconsider, re-refine, you know, all of that stuff. Things that got shelved, that actually you're not quite sure why it got shelved, you're not quite sure why it didn't go right. It didn't like go horribly wrong. there were no big red flags. It just didn't quite come together for some reason. Those are the things that, and it's like you still want it. Those are the things that you can allow in still. Just read the small print. Okay, and that is the Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius reading. We also, by the way, had Venus going to Scorpio recently as well. So there's going to be a lot of passion and, Mars is one of the rulers. Mars and Pluto are the rulers of Scorpio. It's dual rulership. Pluto is our transformation, wake up, shake up energy. Bring down anything that is blocking you to open up the channels so that you can transform. And Mars is our passion and often our get up and go, our drive, our will, our sense of adventure as well, and our creativity, like all the fire signs are to do with, this expressiveness. So I feel there is a strong element of both those planetary energies. Just gotta watch out for obsession and jealousy with the old Venus in Scorpio. But Venus in Scorpio is incredibly, incredibly passionate, and it goes for what it wants. So just thank you for watching Flow with Glow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And thank you to all you returning viewers. Always much appreciated. Bye.